Well, good afternoon, everyone, and we welcome you to Addington Field, home of Boyd County baseball. Today, the Lions welcome their opponents from across the river, the Ironton Fighting Tigers, for the final game of the regular season for both of these teams, and they'll begin tournament play next week. I'm Jason Filion. Glad to have you along on Total Media, streaming live, and we're looking forward to a good game today. The Fighting Tigers are 14-5 on the season. They won the OVC. They got a share of it with Portsmouth. They won 12, or they were 12-2 in the league, but they beat Portsmouth twice, so we're giving them the title. Boyd County's 20-7 on the season, 4-3 in the region, 1-2 in the district. Last time out, the Fighting Tigers lost to Jackson on Monday. That snapped a 5-game winning streak. Ironton had just 2 hits in the game, a couple of singles, one from Braden Baker, one from Dawson Filion. But Boyd County beat Raceland 14-4 in 5 innings Tuesday. Boyd County, a strong baseball tradition and history. Ironton had a nice little run last year in the postseason. They finished 19-4. They won the OVC. They won 13 games in the league with just 1 loss, and they won their first district title since 1998. It'll be a tough challenge against Boyd County today. We'll set the pitching matchups in just a moment, but we'll let you know that since 2000, Boyd is 6-1-1 against Ironton. Last year, the Lions beat Ironton 9-0 at Ironton. A couple of years ago, it was a 5-2 win for Boyd here at Boyd County. 2023, the teams tied 2-2 in 6 innings at Ironton. That was part of the Mike Burcham Woodbat Classic. Boyd also won later that year, 11-1 here at Boyd County. The last Ironton win came in 2004. Ironton won 3-1. Again, the last win for the Fighting Tigers. Throw in a couple of more wins. It's been a while since they played at that point. Ironton won 3-1. The teams didn't play until 2012, where Boyd won 24-0 at Greenup County. Then there was another break from 2012 to 2021, where Boyd won 8-4 at Ironton. 2022, Boyd won 6-2 at Ironton. Good pitching matchup today, which we will set in just a moment. Right now, we will have our national anthem.
Direct your attention to the flag in right center field.
And then we'll have the first pitch here today. Our national anthem. Now let's take a look at the pitching matchup today with Ironton and Boyd County. Boyd County will go with Grant Slater. Slater 2-0-1 this year. 2 wins, no losses. He does have a save. 11 innings pitched. He's given up 4 hits, 2 runs, but they were unearned runs. Walked 4. He has struck out 28 batters in 11 innings. His ERA is 0. Again, only 11 innings pitched. Dealing with some injuries this year, and he's on a pitch limit today. From what Greg Preston, assistant coach, was telling me. Again, a pitch limit today, getting him ready for the postseason, which will start next week for Boyd County. Boyd was supposed to play Johnson Central tomorrow, but that game was canceled, and now you begin tournament play on Monday against Fairview in the 64th District Tournament at Ashland. On the mound for the Fighting Tigers, it's Braden Baker. He's 3-3. His ERA is 1.63. 34 1/3 innings pitched, 24 hits, 11 runs, 8 of those earned, 11 walks, and 48 strikeouts on the season for the Ironton senior. Take a look at the starters for Ironton. Leading off is the pitcher Braden Baker. Hitting second, playing shortstop is Bryson Kearns. Ethan Sutton does the catching and hits third. Jacob Hughes, the cleanup hitter, bats fourth in left field. Tanner Kleinman, third baseman, hits fifth. Dawson Filiaw at first base is the number 6 hitter. Hitting seventh is designated hitter Carter Bridges. He's hitting for Silas Ginger, the center fielder. Carson Freeman plays second base and bats eighth. Owen Gallion will play right field and bat ninth. Again, it's Baker on the mound, Kearns at short, Sutton catching, Hughes in left, Kleinman at third, Filiaw at first base, Bridges the DH, Freeman at second, and Owen Gallion the right fielder. Braden Baker will step to the plate to start things off for the Fighting Tigers with a throw down from Caleb Kelly to Jace Manning there at shortstop at second base. And we are just about set to get this one started. Parker Fannin and Paul Pack are your umpires for today's game.
Pitcher, Braden Baker.
Braden Baker, leadoff hitter for the Fighting Tigers, hitting .274 on the season. 17 hits, 10 runs batted in. He is facing the junior pitcher, Grant Slater. Slater into the windup in the first pitch. That is a fastball taken down the middle for a called strike, and this game is underway. Defensively in the outfield, it's Evan Williams in left, Cam May in center, and Brody Biggs in right. Set the infield in just a moment as Slater delivers the 0-1. That's off the mitt of Kelly. And back to the backstop. The count evens at a ball and a strike. Connor Davis is at third. Jace Manning at short. Alex Maynard at second. Braden Coleman at first base. Caleb Kelly is the catcher. And on the mound is junior pitcher Grant Slater. Slater will deal the 1-1. Baker takes it on the outside corner. Called strike, 1-2. 325 down the lines here at Boyd County. 365 in the alleys and 385 to center. Here's a breaking ball grounded up the middle. A backhanded play by Maynard at second base. The throw to first is not in time. Baker beats it out, and the Fighting Tigers have the leadoff runner aboard. It's a single up the middle. Tough play for Maynard, ranging to his right, and that will bring up Bryson Kearns. Kearns, the shortstop, all OVC last year.
Bryson Kearns.
He's hitting .393 on the season with 22 hits, 11 runs batted in. Baker gets his lead at first. Slater sets and delivers to Kearns. That's in the dirt. Gets by the catcher, Kelly, and all the way to the backstop. That will enable Baker to cruise into second base on the wild pitch. So immediately the Tigers with a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the first inning for the junior shortstop Bryson Kearns. Slater with a 1-0. That one's inside, 2-0. Fastball misses. Boyd County 20-7 this season. Junior varsity team on the road tonight. Round County. Here's a 2-0 in the dirt, 3-0. Boyd County's made the state tournament 11 times, won state championship back in 2001. Played in the finals, or state semifinals last year. 3-0 count to Bryson Kearns, and that one misses low and away, ball 4. The first two are aboard. After a single and a walk, and Ethan Sutton, the catcher, will step to the plate. Sutton hitting .418 this year.
Ethan Sutton.
23 hits. He leads the team with a pair of home runs. Tied for that mark with Jacob Hughes. Right-handed hitting junior. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. 0-1. Sutton has kind of found a home behind the plate for the Tigers this year. Done a tremendous job for Coach John Hunt. There's the 0-1. That one's inside, a ball and a strike. John Hunt, the third base coach and head coach at Ironton. Slater with a 1-1. Sutton fouls this one, backing out of play, 1-2. Interesting, the last time John Hunt was here at this baseball field is when he was pitching for Ohio University, playing against Marshall. That's when Marshall didn't have a home field. They're going from high school to high school and wherever they could play. And Hunt pitched here against the Herd. Here's the 1-2 to Sutton. Right down the middle. Called third strike, and that's the first out of the inning and the first strikeout for Grant Slater. Jacob Hughes, the catcher, will come to the plate.
Left fielder number 15, Jacob Hughes.
Sophomore left fielder hitting .420 on the season. That leads the team. 21 hits and 22 runs batted in. Breaking ball to him on the first pitch is taken for a called strike, 0-1. Asked Coach Hunt how he did in that game against Marshall. He said, well, I was supposed to be the closer, but I left the door open. Marshall got a run to beat the Bobcats in that game. Pitch misses low and away. Ball 1-1. Baker's at second base. He led off the inning with an infield single. Bryson Kearns followed with a 4-pitch walk. Jacob Hughes with runners at first and second and 1 out. Slater, breaking ball, chopped foul. He's ahead in the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Tanner Kleinman on deck. Slater, the Verbal Alabama junior pitcher. There's the 1-2. Fouled again by Hughes. Count stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Defense pretty much straight away for Hughes in the outfield and the infield as well. Slater checks Baker at second, delivers the 1-2 breaking ball that misses just low, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slater topped out at 95 with a fastball, and that's what makes his breaking ball so effective. And the off speed. Here's the 2-2 to Hughes. Breaking ball. That one again just misses. I think Boyd County wanted that one. That was a little bit outside. Ball 3. The count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Slater deals, and that one is taken low, ball 4. So Hughes is aboard, and that loads the bases for Tanner Kleinman. Second walk given up by Grant Slater, and he's only walked 4 all year. Granted, 11 innings, but he struck out 28 and walked 4. Here he's walked 2 in the first inning. So the bases loaded, third baseman Tanner Kleinman will step to the plate. Kleinman, an all-OVC selection a year ago, is hitting .273 this season, 15 hits, 7 runs batted in.
Third baseman number 9, Tanner Kleinman.
Chance to do some damage, put the Tigers on top here in the first inning. Slater sets and deals the first pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner, called strike, 0-1. Slater with the 0-1. Breaking ball again that's popped up on the infield. That's the infield fly rule, so Kleinman will be out for out number 2. Runners will stay, and that'll bring up first baseman Dawson Filial. Senior hitting .311 this year, 14 hits.
First baseman Dawson Filial.
He does have 10 runs batted in on the season. The left-hander facing Slater for the first time. Pitch to him, swing and a miss at the fastball. Healthy cut by the Ironton first baseman, but comes up empty. Sitting on that fastball in the first pitch. Slater again sets and deals, and here's a foul ball back to the screen, 0-2. Slater looking at the bases loaded and 2 strikes on Ironton's first baseman. Sets and deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 2 on the day for Slater. And the Tigers leave them loaded. No runs, 1 hit, 3 runners left on base. Go to the bottom of the first inning. Ironton nothing. Boyd County coming up on Total Media Sports.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Ironton leaves the bases loaded in the top of the first inning. Boyd County coming up in the bottom of the first. Grant Slater will lead things off for the Lions as we take a look at their starting lineup. Grant Slater will lead off. He is the pitcher. Hitting second is the second baseman, Alex Maynard. Connor Davis, the third baseman, hits third. Brody Biggs in right field is the cleanup hitter. Jace Manning bats fifth and plays shortstop. The DH is Cole Adams, hitting for Evan Williams, the left fielder today. He bats sixth. Hitting seventh is first baseman Braden Coleman. Batting eighth is Caleb Kelly, the catcher. And hitting ninth, Cam May, the center fielder. Again, it's Slater on the mound, Maynard second base, Davis at third, Biggs in right field, Manning the shortstop, Adams the DH, Coleman at first, Kelly the catcher, and Cam May in center field. They're facing Braden Baker, Ironton's senior pitcher, who's 3-3 on the season. A 1.63 earned run average, 34 and a third innings pitched. He's given up 24 hits thus far on the season, 11 runs, 8 of those earned, 11 walks and 48 strikeouts. Facing a potent Boyd County attack that is hitting as a team 368 on the season. Grant Slater will lead things off for the Lions. He's hitting .429 this year. Slater with 27 hits, 27 runs batted in. Tied for the top spot on the team in doubles with 10.
Leading off the Lions, the pitcher, number 24, Grant Slater.
And is a perfect 10 for 10 on stolen bases this year, should he reach base. Junior left-handed hitter will stand in against Braden Baker, the right-handed pitcher. Philyaw in on the grass at first base. Baker deals, and that one misses just outside, ball one. Baker gets the sign from Sutton into the windup, and the 1-0. That's a foul ball, out of play. Third base side. Defensively, in the outfield for the Tigers, it's Jacob Hughes in left, Silas Ginger in center, and Owen Gallion in right field. Get the infield in just a moment as Baker deals the 1-1. That misses high, 2-1. On the left side of the infield, Tanner Kleinman is at third. Bryson Kearns is at short. Carson Freeman at second. Dawson Philyaw at first. 3 seniors on the infield for the Fighting Tigers. 2-1. Misses low. 3-1. The lone non-senior on the infield is Bryson Kearns at shortstop. Here's the 3-1 from Baker. That is taken for a called strike on the corner. Full count. Cloudy day, cool day here at Boyd County High School. The payoff pitch misses low and away, ball 4. So, like Ironton in the top half of the first inning, Boyd County gets the leadoff hitter aboard in the bottom half of the first. And we'll get a courtesy runner. Isaac Leeper will be running.
Now batting second baseman, number 1, Alex Maynard.
Leeper, one of 6 seniors on this Boyd County team. Snap throw to first base, tag applied, but Leeper's back. Alex Maynard steps to the plate for Boyd County. Maynard hitting .364 on the season. And he grounds the first pitch up the middle. Dead ball hits the umpire. They immediately called dead ball. Umpire interference. It caught him. That was a double play right there. Very unfortunate situation for Ironton, as that ball was right to Carson Freeman, and that was a tailor-made double play, but because it hit the umpire in the leg, he called interference. So Boyd County now has runners at first and second. And now the field umpire will come and talk with the home plate umpire, because the rule is if it's past the pitcher, it should be in play. And the umpire said, well, the pitcher has not become a fielder yet. They discuss it, and things stay the way they are. So that is a very tough break for the Fighting Tigers there. There would have been 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Connor Davis, the third baseman, will stand in. Davis hitting .362 on the year. 25 hits, 25 driven in. So instead of 2 outs, it's first and second with nobody out. Baker working from the stretch. And Davis watches this breaking ball catch the corner of the plate. Falls behind 0-1. Philyaw guarding against the bunt at first base as he creeps in on the grass. The 0-1, check swing inside, 1-1. Temperature was in the low 60s today. It stays that way, 61 degrees right now. And the 1-1 pitch, that one misses well outside, 2-1. Sitting at 61 today, get down to 40 tonight, and then 90 on Monday. It's my kind of weather. The 2-1, grounded to second base. Freeman with a good hop. Fields throws to Kearns at second for 1. On to first base in time for the double play. 4-6-3 on the putout. Slater advances to third. And it's 4-6 on the putout for out number 1 of Maynard at second base. I should say not Slater, but Leeper advances to third. He is the courtesy runner. So with 2 outs, Brody Biggs, the right fielder, will step to the plate. Biggs, left-handed hitter against Baker, takes the first pitch high and away, ball 1. Biggs this season hitting .397, 27 hits, 18 runs batted in. He's got Leeper 90 feet away from another RBI, but he fouls this one back to the screen. A ball and a strike. Outfield straightaway. Biggs, who takes this breaking pitch low, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. And Biggs fouls this one back to the screen. It's 2-2. Baker with 15 pitches here in the first. We go back to the first inning. They called the hit from Braden Baker an error. Here's a ground ball to second base. Freeman bobbles it, lost it, and that's going to be an error. So each team has committed an error. Leeper will try to cross the plate and score the first run of the game, and the Lions have a 1-0 lead. Boyd County draws first blood, 1-0.
4, Jace Manning.
Ironton has been hampered by errors this year. They have now made 30 errors on the season. Said we go back to the first inning, and they called the hit. Braden Baker had an error and not a hit. So Ironton still hitless. Boyd County hitless. Each team with an error, though. Baker delivers. This one is high and in. Ball one. Runner goes. A throw down from Sutton. One hops to the bag and gets into center field. It got by both Freeman and Kearns. Brody Biggs hustles down and gets a stolen base. Biggs now with 7 steals on the season in 8 attempts. And he is in scoring position with a 2-0 count to shortstop Jace Manning. Baker checks the runner. The 2-0 to Manning is a breaking ball in the dirt, 3-0. Biggs leads at second. Not a big lead. And Baker with a 3-0 down the middle for a called strike with a fastball, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Grounded high, chop to second base, right to Freeman. He'll field and throw to first in time to retire the side and end the Boyd County first inning. But the Lions do pick up a run.
For Boyd County, 1 run.
No hits.
One runner left on base.
A runner left on base after one Ironton error. 1-0 Boyd County with a lead over Ironton here on Total Media Sport.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
We had our rules analyst Jeff Irwin on the call on the first inning. If it hits the umpire before passing a fielder, with the exception of the pitcher, so it's ruled a single. So we go back and correct that. No runs, one run, 1 hit for Boyd County, 1 Ironton error, and 1 runner left on base. Changing the scoring for Ironton, no runs,
Leading off the top
no
second
hits,
for Ironton, number 44,
because they called the first hit
designated
from
hitter,
Baker
Carter
an error.
Bridges.
Carter Bridges, the DH, stands in for the Tigers. Junior right-handed hitter, takes the first pitch for a called strike, 0-1. He's hitting .321 this season with 9 hits, 9 runs batted in. Facing Grant Slater, check swing. And they say he did go. They appeal to first base. And Bridges is now behind 0-2. Slater checks the sign and deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball. That's strikeout number 3 on the day for Grant Slater. And the second consecutive strikeout for the junior pitcher. That'll bring up Carson Freeman. Fighting Tigers second baseman, hitting .200 this year. 10 hits, 5 runs batted in, and he takes the first pitch outside, ball 1.
Second baseman, Carson Freeman.
Final game of the regular season for Ironton and Boyd. Fastball misses away 2-0. Ironton begins tournament play 1 week from today, the 21st. They'll play Portsmouth West. Freeman swings and misses at the fastball, 2-1. Ironton gets the home game in that first round. Swing and a miss again by Freeman, 2-2. Slater back to the windup and the 0-2 to Freeman. High and away 2-2 pitch. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes to the senior second baseman in the dirt ball 4. Third walk of the day issued by Grant Slater. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Owen Gallion. But first, we'll get a trip to the mound from Coach Frank Conley. Checking on Slater, that may be it. Yep, looks like it is. They had him limited on pitches. Slater will go out to left field. We'll sort out all the defensive changes, and we'll come back and we'll tell you all about it. It's 1-0 Boyd County, top of the second. We'll be back after this break on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
Ohio Valley Bank President Larry Miller.
I started working at Ohio Valley Bank 36 years ago, and it truly is a family atmosphere. It's more than just the bottom line numbers. It's about the people. Woody Hayes is famous for saying you win with people, and that's exactly right. People are the difference maker, and I'm proud to serve alongside of them. Here at Ohio Valley Bank, we cherish our employees because they really do want to make a difference in their communities. Why would you bank anywhere else?
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
Number 3, Owen Gallion.
New pitcher is Braden Nunley for Boyd County. They go from the righty to the lefty. Braden Nunley, will give you his numbers in just a moment. Owen Gallion will lead things off, or he will be the hitter here for the Tigers. He lays down a bunt that rolls foul. 0-1. So we look at Nunley's numbers. He has had the most innings pitched for Boyd County this year. 24 innings pitched, 20 hits, 10 runs, 9 of those earned. His ERA is 2.62, walked 4 and struck out 27 in 24 innings of work. Nunley, also a junior pitcher. A throw back to first base. Freeman is back safely. Grant Slater, 1 1/3 innings pitched, no hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. The runner at first base is his responsibility. That's Carson Freeman, who drew a walk with 1 out. Pitch to Gallion, who squares to bunt, pops it up right side. It gets by the pitcher, and they called him out. Owen Gallion looked like, and he thought he beat that one out, but it was fielded by Nunley and just flipped over to first base. We'll get a look at this one again, and Gallion, probably the fastest player on the Ironton team. Yeah, he's safe. He is. Well, Carson Freeman advances to second.
Number 24, Braden Baker.
And we go back to the top of the order for the Tigers. Braden Baker, who's 0 for 1 today, reached base on an error in the first inning. Freeman leads at second. Nunley deals to the plate. That one had some movement on it in the inside corner. Called strike 0-1. Nunley checks Freeman at second, steps off the rubber and chases the Ironton senior second baseman back to the base. And the pitch to Baker, 0-1. It's fouled out of play, right side. That will drop just across the fence, out of the reach of Braden Coleman. No balls and 2 strikes. Nunley. Baker calls time. Steps out of the box. It's turned into a beautiful evening here at Addington Field. There's the 0-2 to Baker. Well outside. Good stop by Caleb Kelly, the catcher. Keep that from going to the backstop and allowing Freeman to go to third base. One and two, and again, Nunley steps off the rubber and Freeman goes back to the bag. Two away, and the 1-2 from Nunley. Baker lines this one short to second, takes a weird hop. It's going to be picked up by the second baseman, Maynard. He'll throw on to first in time for the out. 4-3 on the putout to retire the side. Well, the Tigers strand one after a walk to Carson Freeman. Nothing as far as hits or runs go for the Fighting Tigers. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Boyd County on top here on Total Media Sports.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99. Pick six for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick six.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick six!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Boyd County coming up in the bottom of the second, leading Ironton 1-0. Thus far, if it was a book about this game, for Ironton, it probably would be the first chapter of a series of unfortunate events. With a runner at first base and nobody out, a ground ball, which is a tailor-made double play, hits the field umpire, goes down as a single, runners at first and second. They would eventually score on that. And then in the top of the second, Owen Gallion appeared to have beaten out a sacrifice bunt attempt, but he was called out. And thus, the Fighting Tigers trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Boyd County. Cole Adams, Braden Coleman, and Caleb Kelly. The first three against Braden Baker. His second inning of work. We know that Ironton will have a couple of different pitchers today to get them ready for the tournament run. Baker will be followed by Dawson Filial on the mound at some point. We don't know how long Baker will be on the mound. Cole Adams will stand in for Boyd County. Left-handed hitter facing Baker and chops this one to short. Bryson Kearns will field it. Throw across is in the dirt and not in time. Awfully high hop. See how they rule that one. I would guess a hit, which would give Boyd its first hit of the game.
First baseman number 2, Braden Coleman.
Braden Coleman, the first baseman, will stand in now. Coleman hitting .274, 17 hits on the season. First pitch to him as Coleman squares, gets away from Ethan Sutton. On his way to second base is Adams, and he'll make it without a throw. Wild pitch advances the runner, and Boyd County with a runner in scoring position for the second straight inning. Coleman 62 at bats. He does have 18 runs scored this year. And ahead in the count here, 1-0, now 2-0. Villias still guarding against a bunt at first base, well in on the grass for Coleman, who swings and chops this one up the middle. Kearns will field. The throw across is in time for the out. Advancing to third is Adams. So with one away, the Lions have run number 2 90 feet away.
The catcher number 14.
And Caleb Kelly will come to the plate. Kelly hitting .424 this year. 25 hits on the season for him. He squares to bunt and offers at it. Comes up empty 0-1. Caleb Kelly, one of 6 seniors on the team. Back to the box. Baker working from the windup. Ironton in at the corners, and Kelly takes the 0-1 low, 1-1. Baker from the windup, the 1-1 breaking ball that misses low and away, 2-1. Boyd County begins tournament play next week. They'll play Monday against Fairview in the 64th District Tournament. It is now 3-1. They were scheduled to play Johnson Central tomorrow. That game already canceled. So Fairview will play, I guess, the play-in in that 3-team district, and high and away ball 4. Second walk issued by Braden Baker. And the Lions have runners at the corners with one away for the number 9 hitter, Cam May, center fielder. May hitting .345. 20 runs batted in on the season. And this is a very good hitting Boyd County team, .368 as a team. Baker from the stretch with one away. May squares to bunt and pulls the bat back, takes the pitch outside, ball 1. Boyd County 1 hit. But they do have a run, which they picked up in the bottom of the first inning. May squares again, and this is a breaking ball in the dirt, which bounces away from Sutton. Kelly scampers down to second base on the wild pitch. It's now 2-0. And 2 runners are in scoring position. The Fighting Tigers will bring the infield in. Knowing that runs will be tough to come by against this Boyd County pitching staff today. So they want to cut down any second run if they can. May takes high, ball 3. Baker at 32 pitches right now. In the bottom of the second, into the windup, and the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3-1. Baker with the 3-1. May watches this one sail outside, ball 4. Third walk of the day for Braden Baker. Second this inning, and back-to-back walks as well. And Coach John Hunt will go to the mound and talk with his senior pitcher. Again, at 34 pitches on the afternoon. Ironton faced Jackson earlier this week. Lost 6-0 to the Ironmen. Difference in number of games played. You're looking at Boyd County, who's played 27 games. Ironton, this is game number 20. Picked up that game against Jackson and got blanked 6-0 with just a couple of hits. Jackson, a Division III school in Ohio. Good baseball club. Conference on the mound is over. And again, back to the top of the order for Boyd County. Grant Slater, the left fielder, coming to the plate. Slater walked in the first inning. And he has a chance to do some real damage here against the Fighting Tigers. They're in at the corners, double play depth in the middle. Line shot into left field. That's down, and that is going to go all the way into the corner. 1 run scores. Here comes Kelly. He's going to score. Waving his arm and going around third is Cam May. He will score. It's a bases-loaded double as it bounced over the fence. Are they going to send the runner back? Is that a ground rule double? That should be a ground rule double, and the runner goes back to third. I think they're going to discuss this. Yep, that's what that's the right call. Went under the fence and out of play, so a ground rule double, runners can advance 2 bases. But it's still 2 runs scored.
Now batting second baseman, number 1, Alex Maynard.
And still runners at second and third with just 1 out. Alex Maynard, who got a fortunate single in the first inning, grounds this one right back to Baker, who fields, throws to third, and they got him. Snap throw to third from Baker to Tanner Kleinman, who applies the tag on Cam May, who dove back to the base. That will be out number 2, and Frank Conley not very happy about that call, just standing on the third baseline, giving a stare to the field umpire. A fielder's choice, and that also keeps Slater at second base.
Third baseman, number 6, Connor Davis.
2 away for Connor Davis. Davis grounded into a double play in the first inning. Baker deals. Breaking ball missing high, ball 1. 2 runs in for Boyd County here in the second. They lead at 3-0. Davis watches a breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Sutton, 2-0. Slater at second base. Maynard at first base. And the 2-0. Catch the outside corner, 2-1. Two and 1 to Davis. The runners go. Ground ball up the middle. That is going to be off the glove of Carson Freeman. Slater rounds third. He's going to score because he was going on the pitch. It's now 4-0 Boyd County.
Right fielder number 12, Brody Biggs.
So that'll be the second error of the game for Ironton. Brody Biggs will step to the plate, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1, reached base on an error in his first at bat, and watches a breaking ball across the heart of the plate, strike one. 8th batter this inning for Boyd County, who has put 3 across here in the inning to lead it 4-0. Baker checks the runner, deals to Biggs, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Baker with the 0-2. Breaking ball, chopped to first. Good hop for Philyaw, who fields it cleanly, trots to the bag, and retires the out. And that retires the side. 3 unassisted on the putout. But Boyd County does strike for 3 runs. They had 3 hits. Now, I'm going to say 2 hits. There was 1 error in that inning. And 2 left on base. 4-0 Boyd County after 2. Back after this timeout on Total Media Sports.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings. Buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
Ironton still looking for their first hits of the game. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, they'll face Braden Nunley once again. Nunley out for his 2nd inning of work. Nunley on in relief of Grant Slater, who went an inning and a third. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Fighting Tigers. Bryson Kearns, Ethan Sutton, and Jacob Hughes. Good to see Pete Fraley come in and pay a little visit between innings. A lot of good things happening at Boyd County High School. Bryson Kearns leading off, and he takes the first pitch. Breaking ball for called strike 0-1.
Leading off the top of the 3rd for Ironton, shortstop, number 8, Bryson Kearns.
Nunley, the lefty, deals the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Nunley working quickly. And the 0-2 to Kearns. Just inside. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 well outside the zone. 2-2. There's a pop foul out of play. Count stays at 2-2. Boyd County softball team in action tomorrow at 6 at Johnson Central. Off the mitts of catcher Caleb Kelly for a 3-2 count. Softball team 21-14 in Boyd County. And the payoff pitch misses high and away, ball 4. Second walk to Bryson Kearns today. First time was on 4 pitches. This one went the limit in the first walk from Braden Nunley.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Ethan Sutton.
Ethan Sutton, the catcher, will step to the plate. He's 0 for 1, struck out looking in his first at bat in the first inning. Kearns leading at first. Sutton calls time. I mentioned the Boyd County softball team. The Ironton softball team got a win yesterday in the tournament. They beat Huntington Ross 18-0. First pitch to Sutton. Taken for a called strike 0-1. Boyd County pitching staff with an ERA of 2.79. They've struck out 238 batters in 155 innings pitched. And the throw back to first base. Kearns back safely. Season's winding down. School year winding down. Graduation's upon us. There's the 0-1 to Sutton. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Snap throw to first base. Kearns back safely. This Boyd County basketball team had a good run to the state tournament. Randy Anderson, head coach, announcing his retirement. There's the 0-2, and that one is a fly ball into shallow right field. Biggs runs up and makes the catch for out number 1. Fly out to right, and Jacob Hughes, the left fielder, will come to the plate for the second time. This will be at bat number 1, plate appearance number 2. He walked in the first inning. Still 4-0 Boyd County, top of the third inning. Nunley sets and delivers. The runner goes. Hughes swings and misses. The throw down to second is over the head of second baseman Alex Maynard. And Kearns will get a stolen base. In scoring position, he's one of the tops on the team in stolen bases for Ironton this season. Kearns with his 13th steal, which is third on the team right now, behind Jacob Hughes and Braden Baker. No balls and a strike to Hughes. Kearns leads at second. Nunley deals, and that one misses away. Ironton's had runners on each of the first 3 innings, but have yet to dent the plate. And time at the plate called by Jacob Hughes. Kearns leading at second. Nunley with the long pause. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one's in there for a called strike, 1-2. Nunley again gets the sign from Kelly. Sets and deals, and that one is taken at the knees on the inside corner for a called strike. Jacob Hughes didn't like the call, but it is strikeout number 1 for Braden Nunley, and out number 2 here in the Tiger third inning.
Third baseman number 9, Tanner Kleinman.
Here's Tanner Kleinman, third baseman. He's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to short back in the first inning. First inning where the Tigers left the bases loaded. The first pitch to the senior is a swing and a miss at the high fastball, 0-1. Kearns drew a leadoff walk to start the inning, stole second. Kleinman trying to get him in. First, Nunley spins and chases Kearns back to the base. Now into the stretch once again. The 0-1 to Kleinman. Inside corner, 0-2. Nunley with the 0-2 and 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Kleinman. Back-to-back strikeouts. Strikeout number 2 on the day for Braden Nunley, and the Tigers come up empty once again. No runs, no hits, one left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third with Boyd County leading 4-0 on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
Ohio Valley Bank President Larry Miller.
I started working at Ohio Valley Bank 36 years ago, and it truly is a family atmosphere. It's more than just the bottom line numbers. It's about the people. Woody Hayes is famous for saying you win with people, and that's exactly right. People are the difference maker, and I'm proud to serve alongside of them. Here at Ohio Valley Bank, we cherish our employees because they really do want to make a difference in their communities. Why would you bank anywhere else?
Boyd County on top 4-0 over Ironton here in the bottom half of the third inning. Again, Ironton's had runners on each inning. They've stranded 5 thus far, 3 in the first and 1 in each the second and third. Boyd County's been able to capitalize on a couple of miscues by the Fighting Tigers and some timely hits and base running as well. 3 runs in the second inning to go along with their single run in the first. They lead it again 4-0. They will send 5, 6, and 7 up against Braden Baker. Jace Manning, Cole Adams, and Braden Coleman, the first 3 hitters for the Lions.
Leading off the bottom of the third for Boyd County, short
Shadow across home plate and about to the base of the pitcher's mound. The sun right behind the press box. It's a difficult view for the pitcher. And up the middle as well as Baker misses high and away to Jace Manning. 1-0. Manning is 0 for 1. He grounded out to second in the first inning. And he watches this one. Called strike, 1-1. Baker, the senior, deals. Kicks away from Sutton, 2-1. Last year, the Lions finished 31-6, lost in the state semifinals 5-0 to eventual state champion Trinity, trying to get back to the state tournament once again this year as Baker misses low 3-1. Because they've been there quite a few times. They've been there 11 times. State championship in 2001. There's a strike, fastball, 3-2. They won't hit the mark this year, but there's a curveball that's slapped into left center field and down for a base hit. Manning with a leadoff single here in the third inning. And the Lions have had the leadoff hitter aboard in each of the first 3 innings. A walk, a single, and a single. Cole Adams will step to the plate. I was saying they won't hit the number this year as far as wins. They're 20-7 right now. I don't know, I guess they could win 10 games from here on out to get to 30. But the 2 previous seasons, they had won 31-31. Baker with throw to first base, just kind of keeping Jace Manning in check. Manning with 2 stolen bases this year as the bunt attempt goes foul from Cole Adams, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Adams, the DH, and that one gets away from Sutton. On his way to second is Jace Manning, and he'll make it there. I don't know if there's a mix-up there with Baker and Sutton, but that one scooted by Sutton. Oh, they score that one. Runner leads at second. The 1-1. Called strike. 1-2. Baker sets and deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss and a pitch outside. And that is strikeout number 1 for Braden Baker today. As Cole Adams goes down swinging for out number 1.
Now batting first baseman number 2, Braden Coleman.
Baker sitting at 53 pitches right now for Ironton. Braden Coleman will step to the plate. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to short in his last at bat in the second inning. Baker deals to him, and again, offering at the bunt. It kicks away again from Sutton, which will enable the runner to move up to third base. It'll go down as a strike. But the runner does advance. And they rule that a wild pitch on Braden Baker. Baker deals, and that one's right down the middle. Called strike, 0-2. Manning at third base got a single to start the inning, reached on a pass ball, or reached second on a pass ball, then third on a wild pitch. Baker into the windup in the 0-2. That one is taken at the letters for a called strike. Back-to-back punch-outs for Braden Baker, his first 2 strikeouts of the night. And that'll bring up Caleb Kelly, the catcher.
The catcher number 14, Caleb Kelly.
Kelly, no official at bat today. He walked and scored a run in the second inning. A chance to put his team up 5-0 with a hit here. He takes the first pitch for a called strike, 0-1. Baker into the windup, working quickly. The 0-1. Breaking ball sweeps outside. Sutton moves to his right to save the wild pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Baker deals. Kelly, check swing, foul ball. Just hit the knob of the bat. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kelly back to the box. Baker with a 1-2. Breaking ball popped up. Foul territory, right side. Filial giving chase, but he can't get there. It's over his head and just drops harmlessly foul. And the count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Shadow has made it across the mound, but to Braden Baker's right, so the sun is still brightly shining in his face. Here's the 1-2. Taken, called strike. That's back-to-back strikeouts looking. After giving up a single to start the inning, Baker strikes out the side. His third strikeout of the game. No runs, a hit, and a runner left on base for Boyd in the third. 3 complete. Boyd leads Ironton 4-0 here on Total Media Sports.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
3 innings complete here at Boyd County. The Lions with a lead over Ironton 4-0, 4 runs, 3 hits for Boyd County. There have been 2 Ironton errors, and the Lions have stranded 4. The Fighting Tigers, no runs, no hits. 1 Boyd County error, and Ironton has stranded 5 in the first 3 innings. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Fighting Tigers here in the 4th. Dawson Filia, Carter Bridges, and Carson Freeman due up, facing Braden Nunley. It'll be lefty on lefty leading off here in the 4th inning. Throw down from Kelly. They're ready for the start of the 4th. Not a bad crowd here on a cool evening. Dawson Filia standing in, first baseman, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
For Ironton, number 30, Dawson Filia.
And he takes the first pitch on the outside corner, called strike 0-1. Nunley back to the mound, working from the windup, and the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, taken for a called strike 0-2. And Nunley with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for the senior first baseman, and the third strikeout of the game for Braden Nunley.
Designated hitter number 40.
Ironton has had runners on each inning. Carter Bridges is the batter, and he swings at the first pitch, 0-1. Bridges also 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Came back in the second inning. Nunley deals to Bridges. Low and in, ball 1. And we talked about Boyd County beginning tournament play on Monday as Bridges watches that breaking ball miss just outside 2-1. They open tournament play in the play-in, if you will. It's Fairview, and the winner will play Ashland. Here's Bridges with a hard ground ball up the middle into center field, and that's a base hit. The first hit of the game for the Fighting Tigers comes from the designated hitter. Bridges is aboard, and Carson Freeman will step to the plate. Activity in the Ironton bullpen. As Dawson Filia begins warming up.
Second baseman, number 11, Carson Freeman.
The Tigers will use a couple of pitchers today, just kind of getting ready for the postseason. It's a good little tune-up for both teams before the tournament starts. Freeman takes the first pitch high and away, ball 1. Carson walked in his first plate appearance in the second inning. Ironton begins tournament play a week from today against Portsmouth West. Boyd County starts Monday. And another off-speed misses outside, 2-0. Bridges leads at first. Nunley deals the 2-0, and now it's 3-0. Freeman maybe in a take-all-the-way situation here with a 3-0 count, and he does take, and it is low for ball 4. So for the second time today, Carson Freeman draws a walk, and the Tigers now have runners at first and second with 1 out for Owen Gallion. Gallion is 0 for 1 today. He had a ground out to the pitcher in his first at bat in the second inning on a bunt attempt. Where he was called out.
Right fielder number 3, Owen Gallion.
We'll see if he's up there to bunt once again and put runners at second and third and go back to the top of the order. Nope, swinging away, at least on the first pitch, and takes the breaking ball for a called strike 0-1. Gallion, sophomore right fielder, hitting 143 on the year. And another breaking ball that catches the outside corner, 0-2. Freeman leads at first. Bridges at second. 2-strike pitch from Braden Nunley. We'll have to wait. Steps off the mound to reset. Gallion back to the box. Nunley back to the rubber. Sets at the belt and delivers the 0-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss by Gallion. That's strike 3. That's out number 2 and strikeout number 4 for Nunley. Back to the top of the order for Braden Baker.
Now batting number 24, Braden Baker.
Baker has hit the ball twice to the second baseman. Reached base on an error in the first and grounded out to second in the second. But we get time here as Frank Conley will come to the mound and talk with Braden Nunley. Not sure if he was on a pitch limit or not today, but he leads the team in innings pitched this season at 24. Jace Manning behind him at 21 2/3 innings. Grant Slater got the start today for Boyd County. He went an inning and a third. Didn't give up a hit, walked 3, struck out 3. Again, he was on a pitch limit. Meeting on the mound is over. Coach Conley back to the dugout. Braden Baker will step to the box. Baker started the season a little bit slow, but has come on with the bat as of late, or at least late in the season. Nunley's first pitch to the senior is fouled, backing out of play with a breaking ball, 0-1. 5 seniors on this Ironton team. Talked about 6 on Boyd County. Tanner Kleinman, Carson Freeman, Xander Hearn, who is injured, not playing, Braden Baker and Dawson Filyaw, the other seniors. Nunley delivers, and Baker takes strike 2. Tigers have stranded 5 and in danger of stranding 2 more here with 2 away. Nunley sets and deals to Baker. In the dirt. Not far enough to advance the runners. As Bridges holds at second and Freeman at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nunley, long pause, now steps off the rubber once again. Nunley checks Carter. Bridges at second, deals the 1-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. That kicks off the shin guard of Caleb Kelly and allows the runners to advance. It went right back to the mound, but Bridges had already broken for third and Freeman to second, so those 2 advance on a wild pitch. Tigers now with runners at second and third and a 2-2 count to Braden Baker. Baker going to the University of Pikeville next year to play football and baseball. Here's the 2-2. Inside, ball 3. "91 walks on the season in 155 innings pitched for Boyd County pitchers. They have walked 4 today. And Nunley with a payoff pitch to Braden Baker. Swing and a miss. And that will retire the side. Well, the Tigers strand 2 more. They do pick up their first hit of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Boyd County 4, Ironton 0 here on Total Media Sports.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
Bottom of the fourth coming up. Boyd County leads 4-0 over Ironton. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Lions. Defensive change for the Fighting Tigers. Jackson Lavender is your new right fielder. He replaces Owen Gallion in the right field spot. And he will be hitting for Gallion as well in that 9-hole. Boyd County with 20 wins. Let's try to figure that out. So the district, you'll have 2 games. You go to the regional tournament, you could have 3 more games, right? So that's 5. The state tournament will give you an additional 4 games in the state tournament. So you could, I guess,
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for Boyd County, center
technically hit the 30-win mark if you run the table and win the state tournament this year. Back-to-back 30-win seasons for Boyd County, and certainly getting back to the state tournament is not out of the realm of possibility. Cam May leading off, and he takes the first pitch from Braden Baker for a called strike 0-1. May hasn't had an official at bat today. He walked in his only plate appearance, and he takes the 0-1 pitch for a called strike 0-2. Braden Baker back in for his 4th inning of work. Again, Phil Yaw was warming up in between innings, and a breaking ball is swung on and missed. That is 4 straight strikeouts for Braden Baker. And his 4th of the game. He struck out Adams, Coleman, and Kelly to end the 3rd and strikes out May to start the 4th. Baker at 64 pitches right now. Grant Slater come to the plate, 1 for 1. He doubled in his last plate appearance, driving in 2. And he swings at the first pitch and comes up empty, 0-1. He also walked in the first. He scored 1 run. He had the courtesy runner in the first inning. Leaper was the courtesy runner for him in that inning. The 0-1. Line shot into left center field. That is a base hit. That is going to roll all the way to the wall. Picked up by Jacob Hughes in left. He'll fire it back to the infield to third baseman Tanner Kleinman, and back-to-back doubles for Grant Slater. And both of his doubles have been the opposite field. He went into the corner to drive in 2 in the second inning, and he goes to left center field here in the 4th. Now Alex Maynard will stand in. Maynard, a junior, second baseman, 0 for 2 today. I'm sorry, 1 for 2 today. He got the single in the first on the umpire interference, and then fielder's choice in his second at bat in the second inning. Takes the first pitch low, ball 1. Six seniors for Boyd County playing their final regular season game in the Lions uniform. 1 ball, 1 strike as Maynard takes that one at the letters. Braden Coleman, Trevor Downs, Josh Kelly, Caleb Kelly, Isaac Leaper, and Cole Adams, the 6 seniors on this Boyd County team. Hoping to make a deep run in the tournament. There's a ground ball that goes under the glove of Tanner Kleinman into left field, picked up by Jacob Hughes in left. That'll go down as a single. Single to left. So after an opening strikeout, it's been back-to-back hits for the Lions, a double and a single. And Connor Davis, the number 3 hitter, and the third baseman will stand in now. Davis grounded into a double play in the first, reached base on an error in the second. He's 0 for 2 today, throw to first base, chasing Maynard back to the bag. Baker again with a throw to first. Maynard back safely. Got Grant Slater at third. Maynard at first. Baker with the pitch. The runner goes. No throw. Call that defensive indifference. A lot of people will credit that as a stolen base, but no attempted throw, defensive indifference. Infield comes in for Ironton. And you've got a 1-1 count on Connor Davis. Baker into the windup and the 1-1. Just outside 2-1. It's a big gap in right center field. And a foul tip into the mitts of Ethan Sutton. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Silas Ginger just to the left as we look straight on from the press box of second base. And Jackson Lavender in right. Ball is a fly ball down the right field line. That is dropping in fair. Lavender will pick it up. 1 run scores. Here comes Maynard. He's going to score. On his way to third goes Connor Davis, and he's got a triple. Well, he did go the other way, but he went the other way over the head of the right fielder, Jackson Lavender. It's a 2-run triple, and Boyd County now leads it 6-0.
Number 12, Brody Biggs.
Here's Brody Biggs. Biggs, the right fielder, is 0 for 2 today. Reached base on an error in the first, grounded out to first in the second. And he takes the first pitch, high, ball 1. Infield playing normal depth here, except Filion at first base, who's in on the grass. And here's a chop to Filion at first. He'll take it to the bag for out number 2. 3 unassisted for the second straight time for Brody Biggs. Connor Davis stays at third. And with 2 away, Jace Manning will come to the plate. Manning is 1 for 2. Singled in the third, grounded out to second in the first. Boyd County 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, none in the third, 2 thus far here in the fourth, and a 6-0 lead. First pitch to Manning is fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Baker winds and deals, breaking ball, swing and a miss. As Manning kind of fanned at that one in the dirt and away. It's 0-2. Baker trying to get out of the inning. And he deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He does. He strikes out Manning. That is strikeout number 5 on the day for Braden Baker. And the side is retired. But Boyd County does get 2 more runs, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. 4 complete here at Boyd County, with the Lions leading the Fighting Tigers 6-0 on Total Media Sports.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you, because that's what she does. She sells cars, and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
4 innings complete here at Boyd. The Lions on top of the Fighting Tigers of Ironton, 6-0. Yes, the entertainment between innings here is a trash can on the Ironton side that has been pushed up against the bricks here. I don't know if they've caught something down there. What could it be? What could they have caught down there? All right, your options are a rat, a mouse, a possum, a raccoon, a cat. A snake? Could there be a snake down there? I hope not. I don't like snakes.
Defensive changes for Boyd County.
6-0.
Third baseman C.J. Smith.
Changes for Boyd County.
Connor Davis.
C.J. Smith is your new third baseman. And Connor Davis goes to right field. Bryson Kearns will lead things off for the Fighting Tigers in the 5th inning.
Batting for Ironton, number 8, Bryson
Kearns still no official at bat. He's walked twice, does have a stolen base. And he takes a breaking ball in the corner for a called strike 1-1. Nunley gets the sign from Kelly into the windup and the 1-1 pitch. That's high, ball 2. We need a camera dedicated to that, don't we? The can cam. We'll put the can cam down there. We can figure out what that is. This is outside 3-1. Well, Kearns is a pitch away from drawing his 3rd walk today. And the 5th issued by Nunley. Here's a 3-1. Inside and low, ball 4. So Kearns is on for the 3rd time today. No official at bat. 5 walks for Nunley. There's some activity in the Boyd County bullpen.
4, Ethan Sutton.
As Ethan Sutton will step to the plate. Sutton pops this first pitch, fouling out of play first base side. He falls behind 0-1. Sutton is 0 for 2 today. Struck out looking in the 1st. He flew out to right field in the 3rd. Kearns leading at 1st. And the pitch to Sutton is a breaking ball, chopped right back to the box. Fielded by Nunley. The throw to second pulls the shortstop, Jace Manning, off the bag. That's going to be a throwing error. And the Fighting Tigers have the first 2 aboard here in the 5th. Jacob Hughes will step to the plate now. It's like Jake Dixon.
Jacob Hughes.
Jake Dixon is getting loose in the Boyd County bullpen right now, the junior. Big spot here for Hughes, who's 0 for 1. Walked in the 1st, struck out looking in the 3rd. Nunley sets and deals, and that one's well inside. Hughes dances out of the way of that fastball. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. They put some food in the can. Okay. Well, that was nice of them. Here's the 1-0 to Hughes. Breaking ball again, misses inside. It gets away from Kelly, and the runners will advance. Kearns to 3rd, and Sutton to 2nd on the wild pitch. And a 2-0 count to the sophomore left fielder, Jacob Hughes. It wasn't mozzarella sticks because they're fryers downstairs. You couldn't get those today. That's a shame. That happens. Here's the 2-0 to Hughes with runners at second and third, and he takes the pitch at the knees for a called strike, 2-1. So maybe it's a kitten, a cat? You wouldn't feed a rat, I wouldn't think. Here's the 2-1 to Jacob Hughes, and it's in the dirt. Ball 3. Time from the home plate umpire, who walks out, just underhands the ball to pitcher Braden Nunley. Ironton with just one hit today. That was a single from Carter Bridges in the fourth. Nunley sets and deals the 2-1 swing and a miss. I said 2-1. It was 3-1. It's now a full count, 3-2. Nobody out in the Tiger fifth inning. And the payoff pitch to Hughes. Inside ball 4, and Jacob Hughes walks for the second time today. That's the 6th walk issued by Braden Nunley and the 9th walk issued by Boyd County pitchers today. And that may be it for Nunley as Frank Conley comes to the mound. Bases loaded for Tanner Kleinman. And it looks like we will get another pitching change. So we'll get the changes, and we'll come back, and we'll let you know of the new Boyd County pitcher. They still lead at 6-0, top of the fifth inning with nobody out here on Total Media Sports.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
New pitcher on the mound for Boyd County is Jake Dixon. Dixon, the junior pitcher, making his 8th appearance on the mound for Boyd County this year. 14 innings pitched, 11 hits, 5 runs, 3 of those earned. He's walked 3 and struck out 16 and carries a 1.5 earned run average into the game today. I want to correct something. I said 6 walks for Nunley. That number is 4. He's had 4 walks and 4 strikeouts.
Moving to second base.
Evan Williams will check back in to left field, and Cam May will go to second base. That moves Grant Slater to center field.
Now batting number 9, Tanner Kleinman.
So Tanner Kleinman will stand in against the right-handed thrower, Jake Dixon. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Fighting Tigers here in the 5th. Tigers had the bases loaded in the 1st and couldn't cross the plate. See if they do here. Tanner Kleinman is 0 for 2 today. Popped out to short and struck out. First pitch from Dixon, kind of a sidearm delivery, misses outside, ball 1. Six nothing Boyd County in the 5th. Dixon checking the runners, a long pause, and the pitch, fly ball into right field. Giving chase is Davis, and he will make the catch. Tagging up is Kearns. The throw to the plate is not in time. Close play at the plate, but Kearns beats the throw. It's a sacrifice fly for Tanner Kleinman, and the Fighting Tigers have their first run of the game. Fly out to right. Kern's the only runner to advance. Sutton stays at second. Hughes at first. And Dawson Filion will step to the plate. He is
Now batting number 30,
struggling
Dawson
today, 0 for
Filion.
2 with a pair of strikeouts. One in the first, one in the fourth. And facing the righty, Jake Dixon. Dixon deals, and that one is inside and low, ball one. Hughes leads at first. Sutton at second. Righty versus lefty here. Junior pitcher, senior hitter. 1-0. That one's inside, 2-0. Tigers as a team have drawn 71 walks on the season. Filion sends a fly ball out of play. Third base side, it's 2-1. And 71 walks on Tiger hitters this year. And Filion has 13 of those. 2 balls and a strike. Dixon checks Sutton at second. And deals to the plate. Inside, ball 3. 3-1. With 1 out, top of the 5th, a run in. And the 3-1 from Dixon. Swing and a miss. That one was outside, or at least the outside corner. Filion came away empty on that cut. Payoff pitch with 1 out. The runners go. Taken high and away, ball 4. First walk from Dixon, the 7th for Boyd County today. And the bases are once again loaded for Carson Freeman. Or excuse me,
Now
Carter
batting number
Bridges.
44,
Carter Bridges.
Carter Bridges.
Carson Freeman on deck. Bridges with the only Tiger hit today. Here's a wild pitch. It goes to the backstop. Sutton hustling home, and he's going to slide in safely. Wild pitch gets the Tigers their second run of the game. Other runners advance as well. Hughes to third, Filion to second. And Bridges ahead in the count, 1-0. Two runs on 1 hit for the Fighting Tigers. Jacob Hughes at third base is still the responsibility of Braden Nunley in the scoring of today's game. Runners get their leads. Bridges with the 1-0 count, and that one hits him. I thought it hit the umpire, but it hit Carter Bridges, so he's aboard. And once again, the bases are loaded. Now Carson Freeman will step to the plate. Freeman, no official at bat today. He has walked twice. Once in the second, once in the fourth.
Second baseman, number 11, Carson Freeman.
Dixon still working from the stretch with the bases loaded. They're in at the corners for Boyd County defensively, and Freeman takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. More activity in the Boyd County bullpen. Inside and low, 2-0. And time is called as Frank Conley will go to the mound. Alex Maynard is warming up in the bullpen. And I'm sure that Coach Conley is none too pleased with the walks issued by his pitchers today and the control. 7 walks thus far for Boyd County. 8 walks and a hit batsman. Eight walks. There has been at least 1 walk in every inning thus far. And Carson Freeman ahead in the count here, 2-0. Get another junior, Alex Maynard, in the bullpen. They've gone with all juniors on the mound today for the Lions. Bases loaded. 1 out. And the 2-0 to Freeman. Low and away, 3-0. Here's Dixon's 3-0. Freeman take all the way. And he takes a strike, 3-1. Here's a 3-1. Low ball 4. And Dixon has walked in a run. That's the second run this inning for the Tigers. Or third run, I'm sorry. It's now 6-3, and that's going to be it for Dixon. Slater back out of the dugout, and he's going to the mound. And he is going to call on Alex Maynard. Jacob Hughes scores the run. Run number 3 of the inning for the Tigers, and they've cut the lead in half. It's 6-3, all with just 1 hit. So we'll step aside for a moment. We'll come back and give you the numbers on Alex Maynard, with Boyd County leading 6-3 on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
Ohio Valley Bank President Larry Miller.
I started working at Ohio Valley Bank 36 years ago, and it truly is a family atmosphere. It's more than just the bottom line numbers. It's about the people. Woody Hayes is famous for saying you win with people, and that's exactly right. People are the difference maker, and I'm proud to serve alongside of them. Here at Ohio Valley Bank, we cherish our employees because they really do want to make a difference in their communities. Why would you bank anywhere else?
Alex Maynard, the junior, is your new pitcher for Boyd County. Maynard making his 4th appearance. He's had 3 innings of work, given up 1 hit, hasn't given up a run, walked 3, struck out 3. ERA of 0. And he is the 4th pitcher used by the Lions here today. Started with Grant Slater. He went 1 1/3. Braden Nunley came on in relief. He went 2 2/3. And Jake Dixon pitched 1/3 of an inning, walked 2, didn't have a strikeout, did hit a batter, but each runner on base is his responsibility. Dawson Filial at 3rd, Carter Bridges at 2nd, and Carson Freeman at 1st. And we get our first look at Jackson Lavender, the freshman. He replaced Owen Gallion in the lineup. Lavender hitting .400 this year, just 5 plate appearances and 2 hits. And a big opportunity for the freshman here as Ironton trails it by 3, 6-3. All right, Maynard ready for his first pitch to Lavender. Working from the stretch and deals the first pitch. Swing and a miss by the Ironton freshman. Lavender falls behind 0-1. See center fielder Grant Slater holding his glove up in front of his face, blocking the sun as Lavender takes For the 0-1 pitch low, 1-1. Shadows almost made it out there to him in center field, but not quite. Here's the 1-1. Lavender pops it up, and that one goes back and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lavender, the 8th hitter this inning for the Fighting Tigers. 4 walks and a hit batter to go along with an error. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maynard deals. Lavender fouls it at the plate. Fouled it off his leg. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Barring a double play, Braden Baker will be the 9th hitter of the inning for the Fighting Tigers. He's the leadoff hitter. And the 1-2, that's strike 3. Lavender goes down looking for out number 2 here in the 5th. First strikeout for Alex Maynard. And back to the top of the order for Braden Baker.
Number 24, Braden Baker.
Baker's 0 for 3. Reached base on an error in the first, grounded out to second in the second, and struck out in the 4th. Looking for a big 2-out hit for the Fighting Tigers here, and he chops this one foul. Third base side, bobbled by John Hunt, third base coach, head coach. Three runs this inning for the Tigers without a hit. Maynard shakes off a couple of signs, gets the one he likes, and Braden Baker calls time. Two outs here in the Tiger 5th. The 0-1 to Baker. Fly ball into right field. Davis is there. He falls down and still somehow makes the catch for out number 3. It was an adventure, but Connor Davis makes the catch to retire the side. The Tigers send 9 to the plate. They get 3 runs, no hits. 3 runners left on base once again. We go to the bottom of the 5th as we take a look at that replay. Bottom of the 5th, Boyd County 6, Ironton now 3 on Total Media Sports.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
Tigers cut the lead in half of Boyd County. It's 6-3 now as the Lions come to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, and we've got some changes defensively for the Fighting Tigers. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Left-handed senior Dawson Filyaw will take the bump. He's 5-1 on the season. This will be his 9th appearance of the year. ERA of 1.16, 30 innings pitched, 24 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, walked 3, and struck out 44 on the season. That will put Braden Baker in center field. It will slide Silas Ginger to left field and move Jacob Hughes from left field to first base. Kind of shuffling things up here defensively with the left-handed pitcher on the mound and facing 6, 7, and 8 in the Boyd County lineup. Filyaw started a game over here against Boyd County 2 years ago as a sophomore Boyd County was ranked 3rd in the state, I believe. And Lions had some issues the first couple of times through the lineup, but they kind of caught up.
Number 33.
They had 2 runs. It was a 2-2 game through, I believe, 5 innings, maybe 6. And Boyd County ended up winning that game. First pitch fouled back and out of play. Boyd won that game 5-2. Cole Adams, DH, 1 for 2 today. Singled and scored a run in the second and struck out in the third. Philyaw delivers the pitch to him. It's chopped to the first base side. Jacob Hughes will field it and run to the bag for out number 1. 3 unassisted for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Braden Coleman to the plate. Coleman, the first baseman, is 0 for 2 today. He grounded out to short in the second, struck out looking in the third. Philyaw gets the sign from Sutton into the windup in the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the off speed, 0-1. Philyaw is one that likes to work quickly there on the rubber. Breaking ball, fly ball, left field. Ginger giving chase. He'll make the catch for out number 2. So quickly, 2 up and 2 down for Boyd County here in the 5th. And I know as broadcasters, we're not supposed to show any bias, but you'll have to forgive me if I show a little bias to the senior pitcher for Ironton. Here's Caleb Kelly, who takes the first pitch for a called strike, 0-1. These two actually played summer ball together, Philyaw and Kelly, on the same team. The 0-1, breaking ball, missing just outside, 1-1. Philyaw again in the windup and working quickly. Here's a fly ball, left field. Ginger giving chase, sliding down, makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down for the first time here in the game. Boyd County goes in order. Nothing across in the Boyd County 5th. We'll go to the 6th with the Lions leading Ironton 6-3 on Total Media Sports.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how Biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for Pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
5 innings complete here at Boyd County. The Lions lead the Fighting Tigers 6-3. Ironton got 3 runs in the top of the 5th. Boyd County goes harmlessly in the bottom of the 5th, and now Ironton tries to keep that momentum as they come to bat in the top half of the 6th inning. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Tigers against Alex Maynard. Maynard, again, the 4th Boyd County pitcher today. Jake Dixon has his official line complete now. He goes 1/3 of an inning. No hits, no runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts, and 1 hit batsman. Six runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Boyd County. 3 runs, 1. Nope, that's 2 hits. 3 runs. We call that a. Hang on. Single from Carter Bridges. And yeah, that's it. 1 hit. for the Fighting Tigers. I wrote down 2. 3 runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for the Fighting Tigers, but Ironton has stranded a ton of runners today. They've left 10 through 5 innings. On the season, they've left 123. Does that sound right? Seems like a lot. I don't think that's accurate. All right, Bryson Kearns will lead off.
For Ironton, number 8, Bryson Kearns.
Kearns facing Alex Maynard for the first time. Kearns, no official at bat, still, as he takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. He has walked 3 times in the first, the third, and the fifth, scored a run in the fifth, and takes the 0-1 pitch low, 1-1. Kearns followed by Sutton and Jacob Hughes here in the Tiger 6th inning. There's the 1-1, breaking ball fouled at the plate, 1-2. Here's the 1-2, breaking ball, just low, 2-2. Alex Maynard into the windup and the 2-2 to Kearns. That one's chopped foul at the plate. Stays 2-2. Boyd County JV team on the road this evening. Rowan County. Here's the 2-2 to Kearns, breaking ball. Again, slap foul, third base side. This time, John Hunt makes the play. Here's the 2-2 to Kearns. Takes a breaking ball in the outside corner, called strike. Kearns goes down looking for out number 1. That was our official flyover for the game, right?
The catcher, number 4, Ethan Sutton.
Geese flew across on that third strike. Here's Ethan Sutton. Sutton 0 for 3 today. First pitch to him is in the dirt, ball 1. Sutton struck out looking in the first, flew out to right in the third, and reached on an error in the fifth. It was a throwing error, which could have potentially been a double play for Boyd County, but the throw pulled the shortstop off the second base bag. Tigers ended up scoring 3 runs that inning. 1-0 to Sutton, and he swings and misses at the offering from Maynard, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Maynard again, winds and deals. Fastball misses away, 2-1. Lions looking for their 21st win of the season as Sutton pops this one up right side. Shallow right field. Backpedaling and putting it away is second baseman Cam May for out number 2. So with 2 away, the first baseman Jacob Hughes will step to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today.
Left fielder number 15, Jacob Hughes.
Walked in the first, struck out looking in the third, walked and scored a run in the fifth. First pitch to him is fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Boyd hoping to get the win today, hoping to get the win Monday against Fairview, and then face off with the Ashland Tomcats for the district championship. They win that first game, then they're assured of advancing to the regional tournament. Here's the 1-1 to Hughes. That one is grounded to short, backhanded by Manning. A long throw across is not in time. That'll be an infield single for Jacob Hughes. And the Fighting Tigers have their second hit of the day. on a Hughes infield single. Tanner Kleinman will be charged with keeping the inning alive for Ironton.
Now batting number 9, Tanner Kleinman.
Kleinman facing Maynard for the first time. Hughes gets his lead at first. And the first pitch to Kleinman, swing and a miss, 0-1. Maynard again, sets. Hughes goes. The pitch is off the end of the bat and grounded right back to the pitcher. Maynard off the mound will throw it away. Hughes moves on to third. Kleinman runs back to the first base bag, and the Tigers have runners at the corners with 2 outs. That was a weird situation all around. As we get a look at that one on replay, Kleinman is trying to get out of the way of that, and it hit off the knob of the bat right back to the pitcher, and Maynard just picks it up, starts to run to first, and then throws it over the head of first baseman Braden Coleman. So Hughes goes to third, an error on the pitcher, and Dawson Filial will step to the plate.
Now batting the pitcher, number 30,
Wow.
Dawson Filial.
Seen some weird things here today, for sure. Umpire getting hit in the first inning. And Filial stands in, chance to help himself out here. And the first pitch to him, check swing, taken for a called strike. Filial 0 for 2 today, struck out in the first and fourth, walked in the fifth. Kleinman leads at first, Hughes at third. And the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. 2 away in the Tiger fifth, trailing 6-3. Kleinman goes. The pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike. That was, Philly, I didn't believe that. Quite frankly, and again, me being biased, I can't believe it either. That looked outside. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-3, Boyd County on top of Ironton here on Total Media Sports.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals, hometown service.
Go Tigers!
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Boyd County coming to bat for what they hope is the final time here today. They have a 6-3 lead over the Ironton Fighting Tigers. 9-1-2 due up for the Lions against left-handed pitcher Dawson Filial. Still trying to find out what it is in the blue trash can down there. I'm going to have my team on that. We haven't talked about it in a couple of innings. It's been kind of quiet down there. Temperatures dropped a bit as the sun has gone down. Not too much. We're sitting at about 58 degrees right now.
Center fielder number 10,
Cam May stepped to the plate. Cam May started in center field at the second base. Filial into the windup and deals, and that one's outside, ball 1. One-0 taken for a called strike. And the 1-1 popped up, foul and out of play, first base side. Philly ahead in the count of May, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So wind up and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses 2-2. Philly gets a sign from Sutton and deals a 2-2, grounded up the middle, and that is going to be through for a base hit. So Cam May, leadoff hitter, is aboard for the Lions as he singles on a ground ball to center field. And back to the top of the lineup for the Lions for Grant Slater.
Now batting number 24,
Grant Slater. Love the walk-up song, Men at Work. Down Under. Probably not the title of the song as much as the artist, Men at Work, doing some work. And he's done some work here today for the Lions. He has scored 3 runs. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles. Lefty on lefty here. Philyaw delivers, and that one is in the dirt, scooped up by Sutton. 1-0. So Slater walked in the first inning. He didn't score. He was replaced by Leaper as a courtesy runner. And back-to-back doubles, both to left field. And he watches this breaking ball low, 2-0. We'll get a can report here in just a moment. Got some info for you. The 2-0 to Slater and a breaking ball that's taken on the corner for a called strike. So my team is reporting that allegedly it is a possum. So who had the possum? Okay, we went cat. It's a possum.
Either possum or raccoon.
2-1, grounded into right field with Freeman playing up the middle. That one is grounded into right field for a base hit, and that enables Cam May to go to third base. I guess now 3 for 3 is Grant Slater.
Now batting pitcher number 1, Alex Maynard.
2 doubles and a single, 2 runs scored. I'm sorry. Alex Maynard will come to the plate. Maynard, the pitcher. Nobody out here in the Boyd County 6th. And Maynard takes the first pitch, low ball 1. Maynard 2 for 3 today. He was the one that grounded into the leg of the umpire in the first inning to get a single. And he pops this one up into right field. It is going to be caught by the right fielder, Jackson Lavender, but it's deep enough to score the run. Sacrifice fly for Alex Maynard and an RBI. Cam May will score the 7th run of the game for Boyd County. Slater stays at first base, and Connor Davis.
Now batting number 6, Connor Davis.
Connor Davis started at third. He is now the right fielder for Boyd County. Slater leading at first. Philyaw pitches a fly ball into center field. Ginger moving to his left will make the catch for out number 2. Throw to first base, trying to double off Slater. But Slater hustles back in time. 2 away. And Charles Smith. Nope, I'm sorry. Hold on. Wrong number. Josh Kelly will come to the plate. Kelly hitting for Brody Biggs.
Now batting number 13, Josh Kelly.
Kelly in for the first time today. Right-handed hitter, senior, facing senior pitcher Long pause for Phil Yaw. And the pitch to the plate misses outside, ball one. Josh Kelly this season hitting .338. 21 runs batted in, 24 hits. He's got 3 doubles. Phil Yaw with the 1-0, breaking ball, fly ball into shallow right field. Freeman back, Lavender in. Neither one of them make the catch. It falls in between the two of them. Slater goes all the way to third base. And I don't know if they didn't talk at all out there in right center field or right field or what, but that's going to drop in for a single. And Boyd County again has runners at the corners with a 7-3 lead. Jace Manning will step to the plate. Manning 1 for 3 today. First pitch to Manning misses a high and away, ball one. Manning grounded out to second in the first. He singled in the third, struck out in the fourth. Phil Yaw from the stretch with runners at the corners delivers. That's a fly ball into right field. Lavender is over, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Lions get one more run on 3 base hits. They leave 2. Last chance for the Fighting Tigers coming up. They trail 7-3 as we go to the 7th here on Total Media Sports.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings. Buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
When you smell that smoke rolling, you know it's Holy Smokes Barbecue in Ironton. Since 2013, Jay Zorns and Sean Jones have been serving up divine swine while giving back through the Shane Jones Memorial Scholarship, honoring Sean's son and supporting students at Ironton High and St. Joseph High School. From pulled pork, brisket, and chicken to killer sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and slaw, Holy Smokes can feed 10 or 300. Call Jay at 740-533-7000 to book their food truck or catering. It's divine swine.
7th inning here at Boyd County with the Lions leading Ironton 7-3. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 3 errors for Boyd County. 3 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Fighting Tigers. But the one of the big stories is runners left on base. Ironton has stranded 12 runners today.
County right fielder number 30, Isaac Leeper.
One change defensively. Isaac Leeper goes into right field. Carter Bridges will lead off for Ironton.
For Ironton, number 44, Carter Bridges.
Bridges has half of the Ironton hits. He's 1 for 2 today. Struck out in the second, singled in the fourth, got hit by a pitch in the fifth. And the first pitch to him catches the outside corner with a fastball, 0-1. Again, Boyd County looking for win number 21 on the season as Bridges fouls this one out of play and falls behind quickly 0-2. 7, 8, 9 for the Fighting Tigers here in the 7th. Tigers in the loss to Jackson Monday night had 2 base hits. They have had 2 base hits here today. And Bridges gets hit again. Second straight at bat. Carter Bridges has taken one on the left arm. So he will spin, grimace, throw the bat, and run down to first base.
Number 11,
Carson Freeman will step to the plate. Freeman, 0 for 0 today. He's walked 3 times. Fastball, called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch lined into right field. That's going to drop foul, just foul. Well, he missed that by about a foot right there. And Freeman falls behind 0-2. Get a look at that and see if we can see just how close that was. Just foul. Just did miss it. So no balls and 2 strikes to the senior second baseman. Bridges leading at first. And the 0-2 breaking ball. Missed outside. 1-2. There's a 1-2 breaking ball. That one's lined into right field. Leaper is there. He'll make the catch for out number 1. One away for Jackson Lavender.
Number 14, Jackson Lavender.
Lavender 0 for 1 today. He struck out looking in his only plate appearance in the 5th inning. Freshman right fielder takes the first pitch for a called strike. 0-1. Bridges leads at first, the 0-1. Lavender fouls it. Falls behind 0-2. Alex Maynard has started each batter this inning with an 0-2 count. His 0-2 pitch to Carter Bridges hit Bridges in the arm. 0-2 pitch to Freeman was a ball. 0-2 here to Lavender. And that one's high and away, 1-2. Something to be said for working ahead in the count. And that's exactly what Maynard has done here in relief. Here's the 1-2. Lavender takes it for a called strike. Second straight at bat. It's caught looking. 2 strikeouts for Alex Maynard, both of Jackson Lavender. I take that back.
Number 24, Braden Baker.
Second time he has struck out, but it's the second strikeout for Maynard. Third strikeout. Check that once again. Here's Braden Baker. The leadoff hitter is 0 for 4 today. And he swings at the first pitch, and waves at that one, falls behind 0-1. Flew out to right, struck out, grounded out, and reached on an error. Maynard trying to finish this one off for the Lions, and he may have done it here. Fly ball, shallow left field. And Slater puts it away for out number 3, and that ends the ball game. Baker flies out to left, and that'll do it. Nothing across, no runs, no hits, but the Tigers do strand another runner. And Boyd County gets the win over Ironton here today by a final score of 7-3. We'll be back after this timeout. Give me the final numbers here tonight. Boyd County wins number 21 on the season, 7-3 over the Fighting Tigers here on Total Media Sports.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
Ohio Valley Bank President Larry Miller.
I started working at Ohio Valley Bank 36 years ago, and it truly is a family atmosphere. It's more than just the bottom line numbers. It's about the people. Woody Hayes is famous for saying you win with people, and that's exactly right. People are the difference maker, and I'm proud to serve alongside of them. Here at Ohio Valley Bank, we cherish our employees because they really do want to make a difference in their communities. Why would you bank anywhere else?
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
Boyd County wins it over Ironton here tonight by a final score of 7-3. 7 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors, and flip my sheet. And 6 runners left on base for Boyd County. 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 13 runners stranded for the Fighting Tigers. Grant Slater started. He gets the win for Boyd. An inning and a third. Boyd County used 4 pitchers today. Braden Nunley went 2 2/3. Jake Dixon 1/3 of an inning. And Alex Maynard finished it off for Boyd County. The loss goes to Braden Baker. He's now 3-4 on the season. Dawson Filial also pitched for the Fighting Tigers. He pitched a couple of innings, gave up 1 run. Boyd County now 21-7 on the season. Their regular season comes to a close. It's tournament time now for the Lions. They'll get the weekend off, and Monday they will take on Fairview at Ashland in the 64th District Tournament play-in, I guess if you want to call it that, or call it the semifinals. Only 3 teams there. The winner will play the Ashland Tomcats Tuesday for the championship. So that will take place Monday evening. The Fighting Tigers season comes to a close, the regular season. They are now 14-6, and they also begin their tournament play as they'll play next Thursday, 1 week from today, at home against Portsmouth West at 5 o'clock in the first round of the Ohio Division V postseason. Nice win for the Lions as they jumped out to an early lead, 6-0. They had 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, 2 more in the fourth, and they got their final run in the 6th. The Fighting Tigers got 3 runs all in the 5th inning. And that was all with no hits. They got those 3 runs with no hits. The Tigers held to 2 hits for the second consecutive game. 2 hits against Jackson and lost that one 6-0. 2 hits here today, and they lose 7-2. Boyd County up next, tournament time. We'll see if the Lions can make a run in the postseason once again. Actually, both teams can make a run in the postseason. So that is going to wrap things up here from Boyd County and our final game, right? Is that this is our final game? Our final streaming game. Wow. When we wrap it up here at Boyd County, that's something else. So we appreciate everybody tuning in and watching on YouTube. We appreciate everybody, all our sponsors, for allowing us to bring you today's game and all season long. It's been quite the thrill to be able to broadcast these on YouTube on our Total Media Sports page. And we just had a good old time out here at the old ballpark here at Boyd County and also at Ironton. So thanks to our producer and camera folks, Jeff Irwin and Rachel, and helping us out all season and here this afternoon. So that'll, again, conclude today's game. For everyone here at Total Media, I'm Jason Filial saying once again, the final score, Boyd County 7, Ironton 3. This has been a presentation of Total Media Sports. Good.